Welcome back to grade 9s on the writing of balanced equations. We are still on the general examples for chemical reactions. The third example I want us to do is the reaction between hydrogen and bromine to form hydrogen bromide. So we will follow the same pattern as we've done in the past. Hydrogen has the formula bromine H2. Hydrogen is diatomic, so it's got the formula H2. Bromine is in group 17, so it's got the formula Br2. It's also a diatomic element. The product hydrogen bromide, we would write the formula for it by looking at valencies. Hydrogen's valency is 1, bromine's valency is 1. So the hydrogen and the bromine would bond in the ratio 1:1, and the formula is HBr. Next, we would look at the reaction equation. And then the ratio and the meaning in words. For writing the balanced equation, we start with the reactants on the left-hand side of the arrow. Morning, we left it here yesterday. And bromine would form hydrogen bromide, HBr. Now it looks like we've destroyed some atoms because on the left-hand side of the arrow we have the reactants, and there are 2 atoms of hydrogen and 2 atoms of bromine, both on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we've got 1 atom hydrogen and 1 atom bromine. To change the situation here, we can multiply the hydrogen bromide by 2. So that is what we'll do. And that changes the 1 to a 2 for hydrogen, and the bromine's 1 changes to a 2. So the reaction equation is balanced. The ratio between the reactants and the products, or as we can call them in general, the reagents, is 1 to 1 to 2. And the meaning in words is 1 molecule of hydrogen reacts with 1 molecule of bromine to form 2 molecules of hydrogen bromide. Last one for this video is the reaction between hydrogen and nitrogen to form ammonia. So in this reaction, the reactants would be hydrogen and nitrogen, and the product would be ammonia. Hydrogen remains diatomic. Nitrogen is also diatomic. Ammonia is actually nitrogen trihydride because nitrogen has a valency of 3 and hydrogen has a valency of 1. The formula for the compound is NH3. So to balance this reaction, H2 plus N2 will form NH3. On the left-hand side of the arrow, we have 2 hydrogen atoms and we have 2 nitrogen atoms. On the right-hand side of the arrow, we have one nitrogen atom and we have 3 hydrogen atoms. Now here we need to use some maths, and we would say look for the lowest common multiple amongst the hydrogens 2 and 3. So it looks like if I multiply this hydrogen by 2, I will get 6 hydrogens and 2 nitrogens. If I multiply this hydrogen by 3, I would get 6 hydrogens, and the nitrogens remains 2. So technically we have a balanced equation here now, because the number of hydrogen atoms on each side is the same, 6, and the number of nitrogen atoms on each side is the same. So the ratio between the reagents here would be 3 hydrogens to 1 nitrogen to 2 ammonias. And the meaning in words, 3 molecules of hydrogen reacts with 1 molecule of nitrogen to form 2 molecules of ammonia. Thank you for watching this video on writing balanced equations.